Welcome to the new and improved Keep Yapping podcast. What was
So,
in
what was with the energy? What's so new and improved tonight?
2026?
Oh yes, yeah,
It's so 2026 right now.
yeah. It's 2026.
What? Here's the thing, yeah.
What a year 2025 was, and
But do you think about this? I really enjoyed 2025, but do you think even years are more relevant than odd years? So years that ends
nah.
in
I think
zero, two,
odd years
four,
always
six,
end up
eight
being better. Apart from 2016, 2016 was an odd one.
doesn't even.
No, it's in like it was. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to
Get
you.
up! You're gonna put that in the intro. First couple seconds, you got that accentually copyright. Get up.
Get up.
But 2026
By
is
the
definitely
way, I
different.
want to see if anyone recognizes what the buzzer sound is.
Oh my
Surely you
god.
should, but if you don't, if you do recognize what it is, just comment it down below.
They actually are the goat, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you should know, and if you don't know, get to know.
If you know, yeah, you've got a good chance of becoming a guest in this podcast at some point.
That's true.
You probably do, you know, because
That's true.
you genuinely just get the vibe.
Yeah, you do. Get up.
Talk about getting the vibe.
Let's get into the episode.
First AITA of the year.
AITA.
Are they going to be the first A of the year?
Let's find out. AITA for announcing our pregnancy at my brother's wedding after he proposed at mine.
Juicy.
My brother said he was going to propose at my wedding. I told him no. There was a day about myself and my wife, and we did not want any distractions. My mom lost her crap. She said he wanted family he might not see again for a while to be a part of the proposal. I said I did not care and that if he did it, I would have kicked him out. He did it, and my mom said if I tried kicking him out, she would leave too. I just remembered seething inside. My brother got married last weekend. Instead of a welcome to the family toast, I used the time to announce that we were expecting our first baby. My mom was upset, but my grandmother told her to sit down and shut up. We spent most of the reception talking to the family we would not see again for a while about our coming baby. My mom says I was the A for taking attention away from my brother on his wedding day. She got really mad when I reminded her that she threatened to leave my wedding if I kicked him out after he proposed. AITA.
Clearly not. It's kind of unfortunate.
I
I suppose
think
asshole.
to look at it from a different perspective, fighting fire with fire, eye for an eye, whole world goes blind. However, your brother's clearly very self centered and your mom's clearly enabling it. So I don't think you are that A in this situation.
Okay, what's worse, proposing at someone else's wedding or announcing your pregnancy at someone's wedding? For me, the proposal is much worse than the
Pregnancy.
pregnancy. Because the thing with pregnancy is everyone's going to find out at some point
Mm.
when the bump starts getting bigger. Whereas the proposal, you could do any moment, genuinely any moment.
Yeah, you
That
got a
one's a bit of a
lot.
weird one because,
Yeah.
like, surely for his fiance, the brother's fiance, surely you wouldn't want to be proposed at someone else's wedding.
I would hate it if if I was a girl, I would hate it if someone proposed to me at their brother or sister's wedding because I'd be like, "Yo, focus on your brother and sister. Like, what's wrong with you?" Like,
Imagine if then he's not actually with her
it's
as
a
well
different thing though. I've seen like
anymore.
very sweet videos where like a couple getting married will like set up a moment so that their friend or their brother or something can propose to somebody else, and that's amazing because it's like they're in on it and they're cool with it. But if someone's not cool with it, bro, it's their wedding day, man.
Also, another one for that is, you know, in a lot of weddings, many different, well, the
Yeah,
bouquet flooring, you know that
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Now they've caught it, and then if the guy proposes or girl proposes, whichever way it works, immediately, that's kind of like, you know what? You kind of asked for it. You threw the bouquet. Like she caught it.
Have you ever caught it?
Proposal. I've never been in a situation to do that.
Um,
Do you remember James Harden and his girlfriend?
no.
You see the video of James Harden's girlfriend. So James Harden's girlfriend just caught it, and he's behind, and he just looked at her like,
Yeah, I'll be honest. This summer at a friend of mine's wedding,
"You caught
he
it."
grabbed a flower and he got all his boys to stand behind him and he chucked a flower and I caught it. Yeah.
But here's the thing: there's no time, and you just gotta hope that everyone around you. You know what?
You know what's mad? One of my boys has already got married since,
See,
so it's
it's all facade.
meaningless. Yeah,
It's
it's
all
meaningless.
meaningless.
It's just for the moment. Oh, it's quite cool.
I know,
That
right?
was it.
I wonder who actually thought of that idea first.
I think it's a cool moment. I like it.
But for me personally, don't propose to someone else's main day. Very much
I'll
how
be honest.
expensive weddings
Someone
are.
pulls out a ring trying to propose to someone on my wedding day. I'm booting you in the back of the head, bro. I'll be honest.
Okay, now here's the next part to that
Go on.
situation. Imagine if it was a planned pregnancy and she knew the date of the wedding. So she knew that, you know what? This is like the perfect
They
amount of
did it
time.
on
This is
purpose.
about perfect time. Like, I have no excuse because at this point, it's going to start showing. It's like the kind of midpoint where, like,
Yeah. Oh my
it
god. She
starts to
might have
show
planned
even
a
with,
perfect
she
crime
might
on
have
it.
planned the perfect crime, you know?
That's sick. That would be so. It would be extremely petty and like you're kind of a bad person, low key, for doing it to that level. However, it's quite impressive that you planned it out and executed it like that. If that is the case,
No, she can do whatever she wants, to be
yeah.
honest.
But I think we both agree, not the asshole.
Definitely not the asshole, but I can't lie. Everyone, it's going to be quite funny to look back on.
Oh yeah.
They're both looking like,
I feel
you
like
got to.
now. I feel like now both of them should just get over it.
They definitely care for each other. It's just
Yeah.
they're proper brother and sister.
Wow. Look at how much Ribes developed from last year. You stop telling people to leave their family, man.
Now, to be honest, it's jokes every Christmas they get every single family gathering.
You reckon his brother now hates his kid?
People always gonna bring it.
His brother's gonna hate his kid.
You ruined my big day. You
he's
ruined my
he's
big
like,
day.
bro, I wasn't even born. Exactly.
Exactly.
Should we get into the next
But
bit?
yeah, I think comments let us know.
Yeah, comments. Let us know what you think. I think we agree.
Yeah, man, it's kind of getting a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny to think like if she actually did plan it and
If she
everything.
planned it, that's mental.
She
But
could have
yeah,
gone way worse, by the way.
yeah, true.
That's not even like deep, you know. Because here's the thing. I know I keep going rambling on, but if she's, for example, if she's, well, drinks alcohol and someone's offered her alcohol and she's like, no, but she could be like a proper, like, if she likes to get turned up, they'd be like,
Yeah,
she's
they might
pregnant, she
figure
is.
it out
She's
anyway.
pregnant, she is. She got married a long ago.
It would be,
She's
yeah,
pregnant, she is.
it would be pretty smart if she did it that way. To be fair,
Mm.
but
She
anyway,
got excuses, you know, by the way. The other guy, the brother,
mm,
nah, man, he's attention seeker.
100%.
So
But
you're
yeah,
not
I
getting
think
any more of
that's
our time. You're not getting any more of our
yeah, I
attention.
think that's enough for us. Let's get into the next segment. What would you do in this situation? Rahib hit us with it.
It's 2026, the year of the World Cup.
I thought you were going to say like the Year of the Dragon or something like that.
I'm not. That's not what I'm into. I'm into football.
Oh, thanks.
Anyway, now what do people do with sport a lot? They like to play with their
Performance
money.
enhancing drugs.
No, play with their money as
Okay.
fans. So today's one of the what would you do is your mate has a gambling addiction.
Yeah.
They've approached you for money, but tell you they need it to get back home as they're in a different city. Are you giving the money? Are you not giving the money? What would you do? Now, my answer is straight no. It's a straight no because
How much money do they need?
whatever fee they give you that kind of fee. It's up to you how much you think it. I'm always going to go for a no just because if they really badly want it, they'll send me the train ticket and I'll just buy a train ticket on their behalf or a plane ticket I'll buy it on their behalf.
I'm gonna go yes on the off chance that they actually do need it, and they're not trying to gamble. Because the reality is, if they're an addict, they're an addict. They're going to get that money regardless, whether it's from you or from someone else. You'd rather make sure that they're safe and supported as opposed to potentially in a worse situation. And then, because you got to remember, them being in a worse situation would make them want to do something like
No, but
gamble.
here's the thing. You know, gambling is probably one that treating someone who's got a gambling addiction is probably one of the hardest ones because they end up mistreating you. So you looking out for them, they'll be like they'll
That's
take
what
advantage.
addictions are.
No, but I feel with gambling in terms of they take advantage to another
You
level
got to
in terms
remember,
of
other addictions, other common addictions have physical, like, they have physical um, effects on the people that suffer from them. So I don't. I mean, I'm not saying gambling addiction is something to be taken like lightly, but compared to other addictions, I don't think it's the hardest.
no in terms of
But
like
there's
look no
heroin
no
addicts out there, man.
no, but they end up getting the help because that's more of a you're talking more kind of like a
Do they?
medical one. I'm talking about gambling.
Yeah.
You can't tell if someone's got a gambling addiction from looking at them. Right,
You
cool.
can't tell someone's an alcoholic from looking at them.
Now sometimes you can, you know.
No, you have functioning alcoholics. You have functioning cokeheads.
Yeah, but I'm saying some. We're talking about gambling here, bro.
Okay.
When I'm talking about gambling, it's his thing. They whenever they get close to someone, they're like, okay, cool. I'm using money. I'm gonna give them a low fee. It's gonna start off with I'll pay for my train ticket, but then you just give it because it's a free train ticket, and then they'll slowly ask you for more. But then they try build your trust, but then
I feel
they'll
like what
hit
you're
you with a
referencing
big one.
is your relationship with a gambling addict is usually worse because they don't look at you as people.
They look at
They
you as
look
an
at you as a wallet, as like
entrance for
a,
money. Yeah.
yeah. They look. That's what I think you're trying to get at.
So are you gonna help them knowing that like they are going to
Okay,
spend your money?
what's the worst that can happen? Let's say okay, obviously God forbid you were the addict. Yeah, let's say you're in London and you say, Aaron, I need 100 quid to get home. I'm stuck here. On the off chance that you're not on the off chance that you are telling the truth, I would rather you have that £100 so you could get home. And the worst thing that would happen with that £100, knowing you as a gambling addict and nothing else, is that you'd lose that money. But if you were lying to me in the first place, and I'm gonna assume, okay, he doesn't actually need a route home. He's actually fine. He just wants to gamble.
It's kind of a two-way thing. You know, if it's the first time they come through for money, then you can be like, okay, cool, here's the money. But then if they come a second time with another figure, that's when you gotta put your guard up. You're like, you've got a job, you've got your own thingy, you should be able to manage your finances. Here's the thing though, if it depends on the situation, you see someone's caring for someone, a parent or a family member, or they're looking after kids, then the circumstances change because you know that their money's going
There's
elsewhere.
evidence to show
That
that
their
their
money,
money is going to what they're saying it's going to.
it's not like they just got one responsibility. But if the
Yeah,
person got one responsibility and you know that, see, it's different. Like if someone gambles just on a sly one, like just on here and there, they're not a gambling addict. You give them money.
no, they can be a
They're
gambling
thinking,
addict though. You can be a functional addict.
no, but I'm talking about like someone who is like whatever money that comes to them, they've lost the value of money.
Hmm.
That sort of person. But like in this situation, you know that like they struggle to manage their money well, and you know that there's a big chance, a flip of a coin, they're gonna gamble the money or they're gonna go. They potentially could use it. What are you gonna do in that situation?
I think I'd just give the money.
Okay.
I'd care more about the person's safety and security than enabling them. I think the important thing with addicts is to make sure that they're safe and to make sure that they're supported.
I would in that situation, I wouldn't give them the money. I'll be like, okay, cool. If you want a train ticket, here you go. I'll pay for it on your behalf. I'll give you train tickets and your train ticket, flight ticket,
Fair
all
enough.
this. You can do it on behalf of someone.
I'm very particular with how I deal with addicts because I feel like I've seen them take certain things certain ways and it negatively influences them.
But that's the thing. If you keep giving me money, you're the one here going to lose out.
Obviously, I'm not saying I'd actively enable them. If they call me back in an hour's time and say, "Hey, send me another £100," I lost the other 100. I'm saying, bro, you need to chill out. I ain't sending you another £100. However, that initial time, I'd give them the benefit of the doubt.
It all depends on the situation, but
Also depends who the person is and
I
how much
think
I love them and care
I,
about them.
w- I, w- I wouldn't give it unless I would pay for their situation, whatever situation they're in, rather than giving it in their hands.
Mm.
But then it comes to the point now in terms of how many times it happens.
Yeah,
All right, I'll give you the
that's a
next
good
what
one.
would you do, which is even more crazier.
Um,
No one's ready for this one.
I'm not ready.
You haven't eaten all day
I haven't.
and have £1.30 on you. Your Apple Pay's gone. All you need to have is
Yeah.
£1.30 change, and you're in Greg's, so you can get a munch. But here's the thing: some little mischievous kids come running up to you and ask you, "Can you get me this yum yum? Can you get me these yum yums?" Are you buying that vegan sausage roll for yourself? Are you giving that kid his yum yums?
£1.30 at Greg's. Can I get what else can I get for £1.30 at Greg's? How much is a pizza? £3 in it. Two
The
pound
pizza is
seventy.
more expensive than the vegan sausage roll.
What about a baguette? Baguette's even more expensive.
The vegan sausage roll is one of their cheapest items. I'm pretty sure.
Thing is, I'm not a big fan of the vegan sausage roll. I'll probably just buy the yum yums for myself. I yam the yum yum in front of him. I don't give a damn about no kids, bro. I ain't eating all day.
Here's the thing, yeah, bro. I've got two questions.
I'm a horrible person when I'm hungry. I don't know if you saw it when we were on holiday. I don't
Nah,
think you've seen me when I'm hungry, bro. I'm a miserable git when I'm hungry, bro. So I know for the sake of everyone else, for the sake of all my loved ones that have to deal with me, if I need to all day, I need to get something in me because I'm gonna be horrible to deal with.
there's two things I look at in this situation. Firstly, where's your parents at?
And it's screw them
Am I
kids,
your
bro.
parents?
Yeah.
Am I your parents? And the second thing I look at is the young ones out there for you to steal, bro. They gotta,
Yeah.
bro. Learn life lessons, man.
And it. You're
Learn
a
life.
child, you can get away with it.
Do you want to know why
It's
I
very different you stealing a yum yum than me.
meet them, bro? Bro, I don't even know your name, man.
What
Bro, it introduced me to like.
happened to high?
Do your parents not teach you manners? Have you
And
got
it.
parents?
Nah, on the level though, those kids can get. I'll punt that kid before I buy him a yum yum, bro. I'm buying myself a yum yum.
Bro, imagine that's it. First, you know what I'm gonna say is fair play to the kid. Have
You
the
know what?
confidence
Even
to
if you
come up to
said,
me and be like,
even
"Oh,
if you said like, oh, you have like however much a slice of pizza is, yeah. Would you buy yourself a vegan sausage roll and buy them a yum yum, or would you buy yourself a pizza, bro? Wallahi, I'm buying myself a pizza. On everything, wallahi, billahi, I'm buying myself a pizza.
that's a bit magic," because I would have like the vegan sausage roll,
I don't like the vegan
and I would have
sausage
got
rolls.
the
I would have got myself I would have got myself a pizza, asked next man for change, and bought myself a yum yum just to eat it in front of them and teach them a lesson.
Do you want to know why I put this question together?
Go on.
Nearly every single time I'm in Greg's in when I was in Coventry or in when I'm in London,
Yeah.
even Birmingham New Street as well. There's always someone robbing the store. Genuinely,
I don't think I've ever seen someone rob a
no,
Greg's.
no, number one store that gets robbed because you know how they have like all their cold foods out on the front. The only thing you can't rob is obviously the hot foods, bro. They'll literally come in. There's one guy at London Marylebone. He was getting all aggy, making like he was the victim.
Robbing a Greg's is crazy.
I'm looking at him like, bro, it's literally like £2-3 what you're getting.
If I ever get to the point in life where I need to rob a Greg, someone shoot me. I don't know what mistake I made to get there, but
Robin and Greg's is
robbing
so
a
funny.
Greg's is wild. But
Anyway, let's move on to the podium.
come on.
It's the start of the year,
Mm-hmm.
as you kind of know already by this episode
Yeah, and by the date
date,
on the calendar.
because obviously you're watching this at 7 o'clock on the 2nd December,
Damn straight.
Friday,
Yeah.
2026. It's podiums time.
Podiums.
Podiums. So
First
now,
of the 2026 season.
podiums. Now we've got to get off to a good start.
Come on.
No,
Right.
there's no way. We got it off to a violent start.
Yeah.
Give us the first podium.
Top three punishments as a kid.
No, I don't know what as a kid.
No. I did all three of these earlier today.
Okay, I'll start off. Number three. Now, I didn't really get punished too much as a kid because I was a really good kid actually. I was a good boy. So the number three normally I used to get was confiscations. Like they used to come my DS, they used to take my Xbox controller, they used to take my PS3, but I used to crash out
Yeah,
as a kid. I was a quiet kid,
to be
but
fair,
here's the thing: I used to crash out when I used to not be able
telling
for
your
FIFA.
boys, going into school and telling your boys that your parents took your phone was so embarrassing.
Bro, wait, hold on. What was the oldest age you got your phone taken off you?
15, bro.
Actually, am I saying
Yeah. Okay, but to be fair, I did something stupid at school,
Yeah, because they don't
and
want to know,
and I
bro. They
got
don't want to know.
suspended. Not suspended. I got isolation for a day, and so my parents took my phone. They were pissed.
I've got another story about phones in school anyway.
But my number three, I've got writing lines. Your mom and dad ever made you write lines?
Only once, I can
Bro,
think of.
writing
Maybe like
lines
Bartman.
was so jarring. Oh my god. Because my mum used to get the flipping A4 paper, yeah, and it used to be the most demeaning sentence in the world, like I
What?
must learn to keep my mouth shut or something like that. And I'd have to write it. And did you ever do the trick where you do like
Come on.
But you know, on as like a subsection of writing lines, yeah. Year eight, I got held back after school by my science teacher, and he said I could leave when I put a dot exactly in the middle of every square on a piece of graph paper.
That's torture.
Bro, I stayed there. School finished at 3:30. I was there till almost 5, yeah, doing this with a ruler and like making sure it's perfectly in the center. The whole way, yeah. He walked back into the room. I handed it to him. He looked it over, crumpled it up, put ethanol on it, and put it on a Bunsen burner.
So you didn't need to get in the center. You could just went do.
Yeah, obviously, but I didn't know that. He was making it seem like it's very imperative that the dots are exactly in the middle.
Did you crash out?
And I was just like, because he was my favorite teacher.
No, I would have crashed out.
Nah, because it was more just like, do you see how pointless it is that you're here?
I would have made it personal. I
Nah, he was a
genuinely.
G. He taught me a lot about life. He was a cool guy.
Right.
One of the best teachers I had.
I'll give you my second. My second is I don't know if you've ever done this. Chickens. So you used to have to put your if, fingers on your ears, and then you used to have to kind of squat like a chicken.
So you know what's so mad? My number two was literally gonna be
Squats.
whatever this position is called.
Chickens.
Is that what it's called?
That's chickens.
Bro,
No way.
I've never heard it be called that before. Oh my
Chickens.
god, bro, doing that. Did
That's
they ever
crazy,
make you do that at madrasa?
Yeah.
Bro, going to like Sunday school, not the actual
No, no,
Sunday
no.
school that we
After this,
met
go
at.
bigger faster. This.
Yeah, Booker Bar Sunday school that we met at. But Sunday school when I was a little kid, the like proper traditional ones. If you used to mess around, either they'd slap you or they'd make you do that in the corner, bro. Kill. And some people used to be able to do it with like their arms under their legs. I was never that.
That's torture, That
That was horrible.
That was an embarrassing ritual.
Yeah, it was a humiliation
ritual. From young. My mom used to make me do like the middle of the living room as well. So in the corner, middle.
All right, go on.
And I used to do.
Give us your number one.
My number one, like people want to think about this one, like I don't know if everyone done this, but like it's not even like it felt like torture. But his thing, I patched it early.
Oh.
It's the naughty step.
What?
Bottom step of the staircase, yeah. Mom used to send me to there, and I have to go there. But then I got to an age where like I just walk there, just sit there. Mom like goes to naughty step. Oh, I just take a naughty step. I used to sit there and not like. Mom used to get annoyed that I wouldn't get annoyed by the punishment. So
what kind of white punishment is
she
this?
She didn't realize. She only realized too late. She's like, "Dad, that don't work with this kid, man. Where's Brad?"
Some L punishment that is. This is top three punishment as a kid. Yeah. This one is not only the most effective,
No.
It's not only the most effective,
It's an Asian
but
one.
the
It's such
most
an Asian one.
iconic
It's
one.
such an Asian one. I know what it is.
How could she slap?
But with slipper.
Nah, just getting slapped, bro.
With slipper though, surely.
Because no, but it's any kind of slap. It's versatile. It can happen at the supermarket. It can happen at your own birthday party.
Have to Moise, man.
It can happen to both. Bro, there is nothing like getting slapped. And you know what? Everyone always has a funny like getting slapped story from being a kid, man. I got battered when I was a kid. I was so naughty though.
Bro.
But do you ever look back on some of the beatings that you got and you're like, you know what? I feel like my parents were just frustrated that day.
Nah, my parents didn't really beat me too much because
You know what's funny? My mom's always been really bad at maths, yeah. I was doing my maths homework one time. I was a little kid, yeah, and we were arguing. Me and her were arguing over 15 minus 7 is 8, yeah. And I said, Mom, it's 8,
yeah.
and she said, no, it's 7. And I said, no, because 7 plus 7 is 14.
So did you get the calculator or not?
No, but I was a little kid, bro. I didn't know where the calculator was kept. Yeah. So guess what? She slapped me and sent me to my room. Because I proved her because I literally counted it out with like dashes on the page. I'll never forget it. Counted, this is 7, this is 8, and then I stood up and I said, "Look, I'm right." And she said she didn't like the way I talked.
The gaslighting the parents crazy, you know.
Yeah, parents are mental, bro.
But I love my parents, man.
Yeah, me too, man. I'll be honest. I would be a terrible human being if my mom didn't batter me, man. I deserved it a lot of the time.
But anyway, man, I'm gonna move on because it's people are gonna start getting trauma, you know.
Yeah, let's uplift us.
Uplift us. So I'm a big fan of UK culture, UK social media. So we decided these podiums are switching it up. This is a new one. So I've got top 3 iconic UK social media moments in the last decade. Whereas Aaron, what have you got?
I've got top 3 rest of the world iconic moments of the last decade on social media.
Okay, I'll go first. Number 3. Now, certain man will know about this one. This is the most, let's call it the most nuzzle TikTok ever. Some like kid with glasses in London. He decided to post a TikTok saying, "I'm in the ghetto." Da-da-da-da. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
He caused COVID. He's the reason why we had a COVID pandemic. The moment that video came out, everyone started blasting him.
Most iconic.
I was thinking the moment, I'm like, bro, that kid's a waste, man. Wherever you are, yeah, you're probably an adult now.
UK over Wallahi, I got cancer.
There was other moments I was thinking, I'm like, are people gonna get? Where you got that?
Come on, I don't know, man.
Because there's one that was so niche I was gonna go for.
I've got
my honorable mention. We're gonna do honorable mentions after.
For my number 3, I've gone the dab.
It was iconic, yeah, but like,
bro, for like a straight year, everyone looked like they were sneezing constantly.
But okay, who's the best dab?
Bro,
Pogba had the best dab.
Bro, for a year, everyone and their dad was doing this shit, bro. Every party you went to, it was some geezer on the dance floor going, "Oh."
Do you remember when everyone used to like swaz it up?
Oh yeah, and then it's everyone.
Lingard and Pogba are on it differently.
Yeah, they loved a good dab. They loved a good
dab. But they be swazzing up, you know. Pogba be dancing for like 10 minutes. And then but he'll do this. He'll do like stylistic, guys.
Yeah, he do it with elegance, with grace.
Slow it down and everything. Yeah. Okay, I'll keep with my second.
Go on, give us your number 2.
My second one. For UK culture, we're talking like anyone our age will know. This is big when I was in school. I got 6 weeks in my bank account. When I started looking at Jay Huss when he stopped. So basically, for context, Jay Huss, there was a CCTV video. It looked like him in it. He used to wear that Adidas tracksuit, yeah, 3 lines, yeah. It looked like he went into a Busman store, stole a
six-pack of so much like him. Oh my god!
Out. Then he recorded it on his iPad.
No. The funniest thing was, Sagisa was on a hoverboard, bro, and he rolls into the top, picks up the Lucas and it rolls up.
And then he goes on a rant. He fully rage baited.
Everyone was saying, "Oh, it's Jay Hustle, Jay Hustle." He's like, "Yo,
Why I still look this for? I still my bank account.
You know what was mad? To this day I love J Hus, but I loved J Hus when I was in like year 8, year 9, and when that happened, bro, I was getting violated. They were saying, "Yo, your boy's stealing Lucas in." I was there like, "No, he didn't. No, he didn't."
And then shortly after he went to jail. To prove everyone right. Oh, bad man. But I would never still say. Lucas age, you know.
Oh my god.
Anyway, give us your second one, man. It'd be hard to beat that, by the way.
I've gone for another dance.
Okay, I know what you're going for.
What?
Did you go for Whip Nene?
I've gone for the whip, bro. Come on. I think that has an argument for the most iconic moment of the last decade, let alone internet, let alone rest of the world, let alone social media. Bro, my dad was coming to me going, "Yo, what's the whip?"
Did he actually do it?
Yeah, man. My dad actually had a clean one.
I think the dab was more iconic than the whip, personally.
Nah,
the dab, bro. The dab. Bro, the dab was iconic.
Dab was iconic, but I know some certain people still whipping today, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
you know what?
People are dabbing. There's a sprinter.
Whipping then made a little comeback. Remember, for like a brief little bit on TikTok, people go like that.
Yeah, one dance had that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Even the dab though, there's still a Kenyan sprinter. His name's
anyone dabbing in 2025, 2026, you need to be arrested.
You know, like how sprinters do their like pre-game. You probably see like he's going up.
Yeah, I seen the Japanese team, the relay one doing all the One Piece poses. That was hard.
This is a Kenyan guy. He's doing this. Guys put like a unit, but anyway.
Oh, wow, weirdo.
Okay, shall I give him my number one?
Go on, give us your number one.
Number one, he's been with us the whole time. Now, if you look right over here, now this is Oscar Pistorius here, but we're not about him. We're talking about the setting behind it.
Oh.
What? I never knew that. I never knew that.
I'll be honest, Ryan.
So for some context, so that video, he was at a store that was...
The fact that you're giving context shows how non-iconic it was, bro.
No, in their burger. But then the report went to him like, you do know that they've been reported people putting cocaine within the burgers. And he was like, what? I never knew that. Do you want to know why I put it as iconic?
Why?
Because
most iconic of the last decade.
Still to this day, I always say, like, I'm always like, what? I never knew that. You know, when someone's chatting rubbish. When someone's saying something, I'm like, what? I never knew that.
Shall I tell you easily what could have been your number one? What would have been better than that?
Nothing better than that.
Why you gone fast? You can see me. Bro. Don't go anywhere. Bro, you're talking about iconic. That had everyone. Everyone.
Cringe as anything, man.
Bro, my brother Khala hit me up talking about, have you seen this video? This guy got hit by a car. Damn. It was so funny.
See, that could potentially could have been my number 3, you know.
I think that should.
But I don't think that's not above the J Hus.
Silly for not putting that.
That's not above J Hus.
No, I think J Hus should have been your number one.
But bro, I never knew that, bro. I still use it to this day. That's my favorite.
Are you ready to get absolutely, completely obliterated in this top 3?
If you say the one I'm saying, yeah, I'm gonna reenact it.
2018.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Everyone was standing still.
Mannequin challenge.
And they were doing the mannequin challenge. Everyone, bro, we had corporate offices. Yeah, we had HQ. Yeah, people were stopping their weddings to do mannequin challenges. I did one at a birthday party, a wedding, flipping
school.
I swear on my life, I saw one video of people doing it at a funeral, bro.
Bro, they should be doing it.
There was one guy doing a really good job.
Yeah, that's dark.
That's
dark.
Stop it, man.
That's dark.
That was mad. I feel
but comments. Let us know.
What was more iconic. Ryan's little
joke was niche, man.
Or the mannequin challenge, bro.
But I'll tell you something. People are going to resonate with the J Hustle, you know.
The J Hustle one was elite.
J Hustle was unreal.
But if you're thinking what's more iconic, bro, everybody from the Kardashians to to like corporate business people to white mums in a pub on a Tuesday were doing the mannequin challenge, bro. Everyone did it.
End of the day, yeah, it was a hella cringe for her.
Nah,
My
mannequin challenge was a vibe, bro. Back when people took themselves less seriously.
the whip though, the whip, bro.
Now the whip was active.
Anyway, man, give us the final one.
Final podium for today. We got top three red flags in a person.
All right, number three. I've gone for someone who doesn't feel bad when being mean. So like they have no like they don't have any sense of guilty conscience.
Depends on the context of being mean, to be honest. I might be showing myself as a bit of a red flag here.
No, but here's
Sometimes
the
I'll be
thing.
mean to somebody and I'm like, in my own personal perspective, they kind of deserve it. So I'll just do whatever it is that I think is
No, I can be mean, but like deep down, I know like I wish that would have never happened. I'd hate that to happen to me. Oh, I kind of feel a bit bad.
right. For me, I've got somebody with double standards. So they'll be like, to give an example, they'll be like, hey, I can propose at your wedding,
But you can't present
but
mine.
you can't announce your pregnancy at mine.
Yeah.
I don't like people with double standards that will be like, yeah, I know I didn't make this effort for you, but you should make this effort for me.
I'm big on equality, you know.
Yeah, I feel like you
I'm
gotta
really big on
humble
equality.
yourself. Go on, give us your
Yeah,
number three.
I'm massive on equality, to be honest. So I hear that one. This could potentially be number one, you know. But I put disrespect to parents. So you know when like you got
Mm.
certain man just disrespect their parents in front of like, especially in front of guests, you know,
In front of guests
in
is
public.
wild. What?
What I'm like,
I know
there's
one
genuinely no
geezer.
need.
I know one geezer who used to swear at his mom and dad, and I stopped chilling with him very soon after.
It says a lot about
After I
the
found out,
person.
bro, imagine he came home. I was going back to his house. He forgot his house keys. He called his mom and he swore at her, saying, "Why didn't you leave a spare key?"
And how old is he?
We're like 16. Mental, bro.
That's kind of
I couldn't chill
crazy.
with him after that. That made
That
me
that's
see the geezer differently. I'll be honest.
I genuinely like have respect. Obviously, you can clash with your parents, but that's behind closed doors. And like, still don't swear, never
Even
swear.
then, you should still respect your
I
parents.
know,
Don't
I
ever
know.
speak to them like that.
But in front of people is kind of
For
crazy.
number two, gone somebody who gives backhanded compliments. I just find it shows me that you're incredibly insecure. Like they'll go to a wedding and they'll be like, "Oh, that's nice, but that dress doesn't suit her," or something like that. And it's just like, we're in a situation where you don't need to give any kind of criticism or anything. Just be happy you're here
You
and
either
be a
give
vibe.
just normal straight compliments or you don't say anything.
Yeah. Sometimes just learn to shut your
Keep
mouth.
it to yourself.
Shut your mouth.
Keep it to yourself, man.
Yeah, man.
Jane, that's a big red flag. That is.
Yeah.
My number one is about toilet hygiene.
Okay. Skid marks.
It's skid marks. I'm talking about cleaning yourself,
Wasn't
man.
that your nickname though at school?
I never leave skid marks, you know. And even if you know what I hate. You know what I hate. Now you know what I hate. Leaving skid marks when there's a brush there. Like, you know the toilet brush
Yeah.
there. Like at least it takes a second. You got dirty hands anyway.
I love how you didn't deny that they called you that. Skid.
No one's ever called me skids. Skid
I
marks.
think I might call you that from now on.
No, but I've never left a skid mark.
Skid marks.
No, but I genuinely I find washing hands as well. Not washing hands after going to the
That's
toilet.
yeah, that's mental.
Well, I genuinely and I have a big thing against urinals. I can't stand the invention of urinals.
You know
Just
which ones I hate? You know when they look like a trough. The
all
big ones.
silver,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
stainless steel ones,
They have them at the football games. Hey,
and then like you randomly hit the wall, just go down. Oh. I never used the last time I used a urinal would have been like when I was like in like primary school.
yeah. Well, for my number one,
Yeah,
I've got somebody who's rude to wait staff.
that can't be over parents though. Just strict parents though, man.
I think to be honest, I kind of put that out as I was more looking at like who's how people act outside of the house. I wasn't really thinking about inside the house.
No, but I'm talking about mainly when I say disrespect parents in front of people.
Yeah, but I'd say being rude to wait staff. tells me so much about a person. It's like you're incredibly arrogant, and you're just a crap person. Like that immediate. When I think of immediate red flags, the second somebody's like, "Oh, he can do it. That's his job," or blah blah blah, and they're just disrespectful or dismissive towards wait staff. Because I used to be a waiter. I used to work in a restaurant as well, innit? Like it's just horrible. And I always, the second somebody shows me that, I always think, you know what, I don't want to. This ain't the kind of person I want to be around.
You've gone very scenario based, but I feel as if that same context in terms of when people just think, oh no, that's their job, they should just do it, rather than have the compassion, be like, you know what, I've I can make their life easier.
Mm.
Let's may as
It's
well make
such a
my life
simple
easier.
move, yeah.
Whereas it's just general respect. I think the
Like,
main thing is general respect.
you know when you go out for like Popeyes, yeah,
Yeah,
you take your tray, you put your rubbish in the bin,
yeah,
you leave the tray above the bin.
yeah,
I always find it really annoying when people are like, "Oh no, just leave the tray there. They'll clean it
yeah.
up." I hate that,
So
bro.
I went chicken spice the other day, and like
By the way,
I knew.
Pop.
And with that being said, that was another good episode.
I'm incredibly uncomfortable.
We actually maybe doing the motions.
You know what's funny? I'm dead ass leaning up against the sofa. I'll be honest. I'm
I'm actually
faking
doing
this.
alright now. I'm actually doing the full thing, by the way.
Neither of us have got our full feet planted on the floor. We're both fakers.
No, you can't. You can't do full feet planted on the floor.
Yeah, you can.
Try and brush your Achilles. Yeah, you're gonna brush your Achilles, by
See
the way.
that, bro? See that, bro? That's called quads. I don't know what that part is. How that part works. Anyway, uh, that's been it from us for today. We've got a lot of good stuff planned for 2026, and we can't wait to share it with you. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and
Keep yapping.